Hi, this is Rachel with Beadaholique, and in this video I'm going to show you how to embroider pom-poms onto cotton cord using blanket stitch. Pom-poms add a really colorful, whimsical, very textural element to your jewelry because they're bright and fun, and they're very soft and fuzzy, so they're lots of fun to incorporate. And one way to integrate pom-poms into your jewelry pieces is by using an embroidery stitch called blanket stitch, which is often used to edge blankets. So you can achieve this effect in a couple of ways. This is a choker I made, and in this choker I just took some flat cotton cord and embroidered one row of pom-poms onto the bottom, so you can edge just one end of your cotton cord. And in this bracelet, I did 2 rows of pom-poms onto either side of this cotton cord, so it's a really eye-catching, fun piece, and I just added some cord ends and a clasp to the end, and that's how I finished this piece. So I'm going to show you how to do this stitch. And to do this, you'll need some flat cotton cord. I have a couple examples here. So this is 10mm flat cotton cord, and this is 5mm. And they come in lots of really fun colors. And I'm going to demonstrate just using a scrap from this choker that I made. And you'll also need some NYMO thread. So I have some NYMO here in purple. And you'll need a needle. This is a size 10 short embroidery needle. Then you'll need some thread snips or scissors and some flush cutters to cut your cord. So let's get started. The first thing is you want to get your cotton cord the length that you want it. So if I'm going to make a bracelet, I would probably want it to be about this long. So I'm just going to take my flush cutters and cut that cord. And now you're going to cut a length of NYMO. And I would say for one side of a bracelet, maybe about 2 feet will do it. And now thread your needle. This is always the trickiest part for me. And on the other end of your NYMO, you want to make a secure knot. So I'm just going to make a triple knot, and I'm going to get it very close to the end of the NYMO. And you're going to hide this knot on the back side of your bracelet or necklace or whatever piece you're making, so that knot will be nice and hidden. Okay, so once your knot is in place, take your needle and find where you want to begin embroidering on your cotton cord, and then just poke your needle from back to front through your cord. And now you're going to make your first blanket stitch. So going in the same direction, poke your needle again from back to front through your cord. And you're going to create a little loop. And now what you want to do is poke your needle from front to back through that loop. Push your needle backward through the loop you just made in the opposite direction than you're going to be embroidering. And that's your first stitch. So now we're going to start embroidering the pom-poms onto the cord. So I'm just going to take a purple pom-pom here and string it onto my needle. It's really easy to string them. They're so soft. And there's a little bit of a hard core in the center of them, and if you can get your needle through that, that's a very secure way to sew these on. So slide your pom-pom down to your cotton cord, and I'm just going to make my second stitch about 1 pom-pom's width away because I want to give it room to lay against the edge of the cotton cord. So from back to front, oops, caught on my thread snips. So from back to front, and just like before, you're going to have a loop. And what you want to do is sew backward through that loop and pull tight. And now your pom-pom is laying against the edge of your cord. So now I'm going to do a stitch without a pom-pom just to create some space between the pom-poms as I edge this piece of cord. So sewing through the cord, pushing my needle backward in the opposite direction than I'm embroidering through that loop, pull tight, and that's a stitch without a pom-pom. So now I'm going to add another pom-pom. Same way I did before, just string it down to the cotton cord. So from back to front through the cord, push my needle backward through that loop of NYMO thread, and pull. And I'm going to do this down the length of this cord, just edging the cord with purple pom-poms. Or you can use any color you like. You can vary the colors like I did in this bracelet here. You can match the colors to your cotton cord. You can create more space between your pom-poms by doing more stitches in between without pom-poms. Lots of different options. So go ahead and finish your stitching, and then I'll show you how to end this stitch. I'm about to add my last pom-pom, and as you can see, I ended up going with a purple and lime green color scheme. And as soon as this one's on, I'll show you how to finish off your thread. So again, sliding it down, sewing through from back to front through my cotton cord, pushing backward through the loop, and pulling tight. Okay, and here it's really easy. Once you make your last stitch, just sew from front to back through your cotton cord. Get your thread coming out of the back of the cord. Here you're just going to make a knot very close to your cotton cord to tie off your thread. So just slide that knot down as close as you can get it to your cord. And just for security's sake, I'm going to make that a double or even a triple knot. Make sure if you're going to double knot it to capture your original knot. Really just pin it down against your cotton cord to get that knot really close and secure. And then once you've knotted it, take your thread snips or scissors and just cut off the excess NYMO thread. And that is how to use blanket stitch to attach pom-poms to cord for jewelry. You can find all of these supplies at beadaholique.com. Thanks so much for watching.